Hey, thank y'all for taking that picture for us. Oh, oh, oh. Ladies, tell me when you're ready.
We ready.
You good? Yes. All right, so ladies, thank y'all. You were so nice. You say you from Chicago.
I am.
You snapped our picture, so we're gonna put that on there. You're so kind. So where y'all from, and a little bit about kind of how was life growing up?
Okay, well, I'm from Chicago.
Okay.
Grew up in the urban neighborhood of Chicago, West Side,
West Side, okay.
It was in the hood, but, I experienced some normal times and not so normal times.
Yeah. Okay
My
then.
great aunt raised me. My mom, she was stable,
Okay.
but kind of unstable.
Yes, ma'am.
I would say most of my knowledge about God, I got it from her though.
Yes, ma'am.
So if it wasn't for her, my relationship with God right now wouldn't be where it is if it wasn't for my mama.
Yes, ma'am.
My dad, he's Nigerian.
Oh, wow.
I know him, but he's in Nigeria right now. But we have a relationship.
I'm Nigerian.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. All right. How about yourself?
I'm gonna say my name.
You don't have to say your name.
Oh,
if you want
okay. I grew up here. I'm born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia, Grady Baby A.
to. Okay.
Most of my life stayed on like the southeast side of Atlanta.
Right.
Came from a single parent home
Yeah.
with my mom.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
know my dad, but of course they separated when I was a young kid. My mom started transitioning her life when I was around 10 years old, so I've been in church since I was 10.
Okay.
Part of the dance ministry choir.
Yeah.
So like I said, of course, I've been in church since I was 10, but I didn't start developing my relationship with God until I was like 27.
Yeah.
That's when I decided like, okay, I want to know him for who he is.
Yes,
me
ma'am.
personally, more so than just, I go to church. Basis
Yeah.
of where I have been.
Yes, ma'am.
So
What's
I'm
life like
a mother
now?
of two.
Okay.
I have a 11-year-old daughter and a 4-year-old son. Oh, he just turned 4.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I'm working mom.
Yes, ma'am.
Live for Christ and still be dope.
Yeah, right.
Man, I love
What
that.
I'm saying?
I love that.
Yeah,
That's
so,
great. If you had to put where you feel like you are on a scale from 0 to 10, with 10 being like you feel really close to God like I've never felt before, and 0 feel like I feel so distant away from God, I don't even know how I can find Him. Where you feel like you feel like?
Honestly,
Straight up. Yeah.
honestly, I feel like I am at a 10. I just
Oh, wow.
don't always allow him to be who he is in my life.
Yes, ma'am.
Meaning questioning him, just totally walking out of face. So a 10 as into knowing who he is
Okay.
and what he's capable of and who he is to me and the meaning, things like that.
Yes, ma'am.
But when it comes to me doing the work, I would say like a 7.
I got you.
Because I know what I should be doing, and I'm at a point now I just want to trust him, meaning taking that step,
Wow.
doing what it is he called me to do without questioning why, even though I don't see.
Yes, ma'am.
But understanding that he is directing my path. Because honestly, and we were just talking, we was like right there, I was like, it's
Ain't
just
that
so
something?
funny to see how things manifest in your life just one step at a time. Because
Yes,
so many
ma'am.
times we ask God to do things and we want to see the end result. We want to see this big
Come on.
thing, but
Yep,
he's like,
yep.
I want you to see the little progress. And she's always telling me, like, you got to take credit and give yourself credit for the little steps that you're making.
Yes,
So, yes, I absolutely a 10 with my relationship, but a 7 as far as doing what
the
I need
work,
to do
yeah.
and listening to him and allowing him to be God and stop like, oh, is that what really God? That's what you're telling me? And then,
Yes, ma'am.
you know what I'm saying, just really
Yes, ma'am.
standing on who I am in him and walking according to that and letting all my past hurt, pain,
Yeah,
heartache,
yeah. Yes, ma'am.
grief, resentment, all that disappointment, guilt, just kind of let it be.
go. Yeah. So I appreciate your answer. It was a great answer. I'm gonna come to you with a little bit of a different question. Now I'm gonna get down to like, what do you think about heaven? Let's just say today you still before God tonight. And I hope you live to be 200. Okay.
All right.
But 0% you go straight to hell. 100% you get into heaven. Where you feel like you fall if you would
Right
stand
now?
before God today?
Right now, I say 100%.
That's a great answer.
Yeah,
okay.
I believe he knows, they'll say God, well, he knows our heart. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So he knows definitely how, even though, like she said, the work, I put in more work. I know I can. We all need improvement somewhere.
Yes, ma'am.
And I don't always trust him in the things that, he's presented to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Either whether it's I'm scared to follow through with it or,
Are you?
just not so sure.
Yes, ma'am.
But he knows that I want to.
I got you. Yeah.
He knows
Yes,
that I
ma'am.
want to.
Yes, ma'am.
And and I don't think that little bit of fear that I have will keep
Keep
me
you
out
out.
the
Keep
out
you
of
out.
heaven. No. And he knows I'm trying.
Yes,
he knows
ma'am.
I'm putting forth a
Yes,
lot of
ma'am.
effort. I talk to him daily. I do, reach out when I can, like
Yes,
whether
ma'am.
it's to people who don't know about him.
Yes, ma'am.
Me and her, we have a really, really tight relationship, so we confide in each other,
Yes,
when
ma'am.
it comes to spiritual things. I have elders that I talk to about spiritual things.
Yes, ma'am.
And not that they're not my ticket into heaven, but
Yeah,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Like that's me putting in the work, just trying to get a better relationship,
Sure,
trying to,
right.
like she said, let go of the hurt, the pain, the fear.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
just
ma'am.
really and be like this with him,
Yes.
with no question,
Sure,
no
sure,
doubt
sure.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
But yeah, right now I'm about 100%.
Well, that's great. That's great. So I'll give you the scariest scripture in the whole Bible says that, you may be familiar with this, that on the day of judgment, there are going to be many who say to me, Lord, Lord. And then he says, did I not prophesy and cast out demons and perform many mighty works in your name? And you know what that passage says in the end that God will tell people?
Get away from me, I never knew
I
you.
never knew you. That's the scariest scripture in the whole Bible. So I'll give you a silly illustration. Say the word top.
Top,
Yeah, now say it 3 times.
top, top, top.
What do you do at a green light?
Stop.
Go.
Oh yeah. I know this is one of them tricks.
Now, a 6th grader got me with that, and the reason why I share that with people is that Satan is a master of deception. He can get people leaning and they're thinking that they're fine, but on the day of judgment, they can be really deceived into thinking they're right. So let me give you the good person test. All right? No personal questions, other than just regular 10 Commandment questions. You ever heard of the 10 Commandments? This is a way that God is going to judge you based on the 10 Commandments to see kind of where you qualify. All right? So let me start out by, so the commandments are like a mirror. Like it gives you an x-ray to your soul. Shows you exactly where you stand at with God. Then I'll give you the good news in the end. Bad news first, good news second. All right. Here's the good person test. So you want me to give you want can I have your name?
Azalea.
Azalea. So Azalea, how many lies have you told in your life?
A lot.
How about you?
Right, exactly. I don't know, but quite a few.
I can't keep up with mine either. What do you call somebody that tell a bunch of lies?
A liar.
Yeah. Have you ever stolen something?
I mean, not like I take from my mom. Like
Okay.
it's my mom though.
That don't count. That don't count. That don't count, right?
Yes, I've stolen.
And I say I don't steal. I just take.
You just All right, here's a simple. You ever cheated on a test and stole answers?
A test?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. I'm guilty too.
Oh yeah, I guess. I cheated on tests. Like I'm in online classes. I look
Okay.
up the
All right.
answers.
So all right. We get. All right. So, what do you call somebody that steal?
A thief.
A thief.
All right. So here's Jesus said, if you look at someone with lustful intent, you commit adultery in your heart. Have you ever looked at someone with lust? So, all right.
Cause more chestnut, baby. I can
I've
name a
never
few.
really been.
But
He's
no,
not
I
it for
mean,
me.
You're not it? Okay.
I yes, definitely looked at someone with lustful
Okay.
eyes.
All right.
But okay, is the like just saying like, is that necessarily lust? What makes
No.
it lust?
It's where when you look at them with sexual desire.
See, well then, I don't really know. Well, maybe you did look at him like that. I
mean-
don't really
Yeah.
know because like I've always been like, oh, he's nice, but I don't think I've ever just like, ooh.
Okay.
My
Yeah, I know
Okay.
what you mean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know
me
what I'm
neither,
saying?
but I
Yeah.
still think that
Yeah.
falls
Yeah.
under a category of
or is
adultery.
it still
Like
lust when
you
you're not
say,
married?
yes, you can. We can say he can get it.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
you
All right, there you go.
okay.
You done called out. Okay.
had to break it
Okay.
down.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever used his name as a cuss word?
Yes.
God, man.
There you go. There you go. Like OMG.
I say OMG. That's a curse word. OMG.
Yeah,
oh
that's
my
using
God.
his name in vain.
Vain.
But what if
yeah.
I'm saying, oh my God, I can't believe it.
Well,
I mean, see, that word to my mama, she ain't like no forms of that. Like saying, oh my
Chicago
God.
got a whole song, oh
saying
my God.
It's a song that's praising him though.
Yeah. So, so are you using it
So
in vain if you're praising him?
But that's not a praise if somebody, I don't know, it just depends.
Oh my God, look what just happened.
That's,
It's
I
vain.
don't know.
You know?
I don't know. It just, he knows your
But
heart.
if you sound like, oh my God, you know, I know, oh my God, like
Yeah.
that's it.
or you can do it in deed. Like, have you ever done something that nobody knows about in secret, but if you knew they found out, you'll be absolutely ashamed.
Oh yeah, of course. We've all
So you
done
can
that.
even do that in word or deed. I'm gonna give you one more. Have you ever been angry with somebody? Almost felt like you can put some pain on them.
Anger. Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
of course.
You know what the Bible equates that with?
hate. What is it?
You know what hate is according to the Bible?
The opposite of love. Death.
It's actually murder. Did y'all know that?
Oh,
No, I
okay.
didn't know that.
So if you hate your brother or sister, you're a murderer. Y'all want me to show you? Y'all want to take my word for it?
I mean, you can tell me where to find it. We'll find it.
First John chapter 3 verse 15. If you hate your brother, you're a murderer. So if you ever been on the road and you told somebody they number one because they ran in front of you,
You just killed the murderer.
yeah. All right. So I'm not judging you, ladies, but you just self-admitted that we're liars, thieves, adulterers, blasphemers, and murderers. And one day you have to face a righteous and a holy God. And if God is a good judge, if he's good and he's righteous, what do you think he's going to do to you on a day of judgment if he's a good and righteous judge?
He said, what do you think he's going to do?
Yeah.
We
Well,
have
that's why he gave us Jesus, because he knew we were all those things.
Wow.
Right? So he gave us Jesus, and Jesus died for our sins because he knew we couldn't withstand the law. Right? So that's what he's going to do. He came to save us.
You hit it on the head.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to close with this. You hit it on the head. Because most people understand that Jesus died on the cross, but they don't know how it connects. So I'll give you a last illustration. You have any idea who killed Jesus? You know who killed Jesus, right?
Killed Jesus.
I'll make it simple. Why did he go to the cross?
For us.
So who killed him?
We did.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So how much good if somebody
I'm
came
trying to think of the people that actually.
That's
That's what I was thinking.
What'd you say?
Because I know Pilate and all of them. So I'm trying to think of like the people at that time.
Yeah.
Well,
But
his own
ultimately-
people persecuted him.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So just think about it. If somebody was to harm one of your kids or some of your family members, how much good can they do to pay you off?
They can't.
Nothing, right?
Yeah.
So most people are going to try to get into heaven by trying to be righteous and good, but God is going to look at you like you looked at somebody that harmed or assassin that harmed your kid or your family. Like there's no amount of good you can do to kind of pay him off because that's like a slap in his face.